everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Duty Calls.
Duty calls. What are we doing today?
Same thing we did last week, but a little different. We're gonna do clip breakdown again.
Okay.
This time it's all gonna be focused on how we get our portable restrooms ready to go.
For rent? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
So I've got my laptop again today. So again, Cole's gonna be kind of the star of the show, and I'm just gonna
I'm always the
again.
star.
Okay, my bad. Again, make sure that everything goes as smooth as we can get it to go.
So I'm gonna start, kind of
Yeah.
provide some basic context here. There's two different ways that we clean units. Number one being in the yard before or after they come off of rent or before they're going out on rent. And then the other one being when they're actually out on rent and servicing them from the truck. Today, we're going to go over some clips of me power washing a unit, cleaning a unit here in the yard. We don't have one yet of the truck. I think we can get a video on that, but the goal when cleaning units in the yard is to try and get them to like new condition. As clean as we possibly can, fix any damages, any repairs, things like that. So on route, how that differs from being on route is on route we're limited with what our truck has in terms of tools and equipment. So sometimes we're not able to, if there's damage like a toilet seat's broken or something like that, we see it on route when we service the unit. We'll probably typically we exchange that unit out, so we'll bring a fresh unit from the yard out, and then we'll swap it out and we'll actually do the repair here. As far as cleaning, we don't have hot water pressure washers on our trucks, unfortunately. So we do a lot of the same steps just without the hot water pressure washer that we have here. But we do pull units back, and we have often units that are on long-term rental sites. We will go in, we'll swap those units out, once a year or so, just so that we can keep them as fresh and as clean as possible. So, anyways, let's get into it.
All right, without further
Kind of talk
ado.
about the steps here. All right, so when we start, I always prop the door open. When I'm starting on the inside, it's just easier that you don't have it continually slapping you and shutting. And then what I'm doing here, so on our units, on these style of units, we have, I don't know if you can see that door, that cable that's kind of hanging down by the mirror. So they're just held on by a rivet, and really it's a protection thing. So if the wind opens that door really quickly, that rivet will actually break on purpose rather than breaking the door springs. So a lot of units that we have, that happens to them, and so it's a pretty common repair. It's really easy. We just drill out that hole, that old rivet in the top, and we'll put a new one in. So. And sometimes it's a little hard to finagle that with one person, and washers and rivets and everything else, and the cable. So, and then we're going to start power washing. So I usually do a pre-rinse when I clean them. So I'll try and get every surface, every corner in the unit, anything that, dirt-wise, we'll be able to knock that off here. Try and get inside all those cracks and crevices. They hold, debris and little leaves and that kind of stuff. And then if you want to pause it, yeah. So then what we do is we spray a cleaning solution all over the inside of the unit. It's a heavy duty, it's an industrial cleaning solution. It's biodegradable, but anyway, we clean the units, sanitize them, and then we scrub just about every inch of the unit. So we'll do that here. Yeah. And I always do the inside first. I don't know why, but I typically always do the inside first.
I think you'd be proud to know that I don't have any slow-mo clips in this video.
So, yeah, every surface in that unit we try and get, so. My pants are ripped.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
You have sped up clips, no slow-mo.
I do have time-lapse because
doing this way takes, depending on how dirty the unit is, anywhere from 10 to 25 minutes, I'd say. And then this one, the back, that sticker in the back was all messed up. Parts of it was missing, so we're going to go ahead and I'll power wash that. I did replace it later on, not in the video because the unit was still wet, but yeah, so we'll power wash that, get that sticker off. That hot water makes things so much easier though. So, and that's my little cart that I have all my supplies in. So then we'll do the outside, and I usually, if they're really bad, we will scrub the outside, but oftentimes the hot water power washer will get 99.9% of anything on the outside. And then I always try and get the roof. They get this black-ish. You can kind of see it coming off in the power washer. You see that line right below the lowest? Yeah. So try and get the roof for cosmetic purposes at minimum. Some of our older units are units that have been out a long time or that were under trees. They get a lot of stuff built up on them. And that the hot water is the kicker that we found. That's the main thing that helps. And then the underside.
Wow.
So.
Let me get that out of the way. Okay. Well, I mean, really.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty straightforward. Some of them need more. That one was just that one rivet. Some of them need more extensive repairs. We got to swap out toilet paper holders or side panels or roofs. Different things like that. Occasionally skids or floor plates if they're really scratched up or really dirty otherwise. So some of them need a little bit more repair. Some of them need cleaned a little bit more. That one wasn't very bad at all in terms of dirt.
Yeah.
Really just a lot of dust and everything, which tends to happen. But yeah, some of them, we've got tar or concrete stains or chunks that we've got to try and get off. But overall, again, the goal is to restore that unit to like new condition. And then any repairs or anything, we do that as well. So that's pretty much it. Yeah.
At least for this.
For that, yeah. The truck, we could probably give a walkthrough on the truck itself, how the truck works, all the different tools, all the different equipment that's on the truck. We've got two primarily different styles of trucks. I call them one a standard service body, and then our Portalogic trucks that we use for routes for the most part. And we could probably just do a bumper to bumper kind of overview of the truck and how each part works and just clean a unit while we're there. Maybe do that out on a construction site or something.
Yeah.
So
we could do that. Question, do we have any installs coming up? I think it'd be kind of fun to take.
We do have a couple as soon as the rain dies down here in the next week or two. I think we're supposed to have quite a bit of rain here this first part of this week, and then
I think it'd be fun to take it outside. Like, actually, I know we were
Yeah.
talking about doing that this last time, but it was pretty windy, and I don't think
windy
you would have
and
been
cold.
able to
Yeah.
hear a thing we had to say. But
But yeah, we can once we get one in. I know we've got a drain field that we're doing here real soon, and possibly a tank replacement here on another property here real soon. Just like I said, just waiting on weather.
yeah,
So, but yeah, we could kind of go give an overview of each part of this, like an up close overview of each part of the system and how the tank goes in, because a lot of people like to see that or ask
I mean,
questions
I
about
thought it
how
was
the
pretty
tank
cool.
is set. Yeah,
especially the concrete tanks with the special trucks that they have to use and everything.
cranes
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the toilet side. In terms of power washing a unit, yeah, I mean it's pretty straightforward. Like I said, it takes anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes or so, depending on what all needs to be done. We've got, we try and get those done as they come back in. In the wintertime, it's a little bit harder to keep up because we got to work with the weather.
Yeah.
When it's 25 degrees outside, power washing is not quite as fun. So we do a lot more of it in the spring and summer, and we try and get everything ready for winter by the end of fall before it gets too cold. That way everything's clean, and then in the springtime again, we got to do it again. So
Yeah.
but anyways, yeah, that was it. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again next week.
Alrighty.